Welcome to church, Talking Boxing, Monday night edition. If this is your first time, don't sweat it. We do the same thing every week. Sundays are for results. Mondays are for the schedule. Questions, comments, if you got them, drop them. If you need a link for a fight, send me a DM. And last but not least, share something of mine. Okay, so before we get started, just a quick mention. Last night, there was some fights. Claressa Shields, Freyshawn Cruz. There's only 3 fights I want to talk about. We'll run through it real quick. First, a little bit of bad news, but it worked out okay. Where is he? Joseph George against Atif Oberton. So Joseph George took a headbutt in the round. We barely noticed it. He wobbled back to the corner at the end of the round. While talking to his coach, boom, passes out. I honestly thought he had a heart attack. It was something really spooky and scary. It turned out it was okay. It was from the headbutt. He was concussed. It was delayed reaction. I don't know if the ice pack and the cold shock or whatnot, but point is he's okay. But, you know, quick reminder to us all, even with one round and not a lot of punches thrown, this can be a very dangerous game. Number 2, I got to mention Edith Matisse, who beat Samantha Worthington. Worthington was 12-0. Matisse, with a record now of 21-16-1, over 40 years old, put on a spectacular performance, stopped Worthington in 8 rounds. Solid fucking fight from her. Then the main event, Claressa Shields, DAZN. It was a bit messy. It seems like Claressa's power didn't translate. Freyshawn gave as good as she could, but she seemed out of shape and arms are just too short on her. IBF, WBC, WBO, and whatever the hell and the WBF is, unification fight. Claressa Shields, still undefeated, now with 18 victories to her name. 18 victories, 18,000 people showed up on a Sunday in Detroit. I would say it was successful. Okay, so let's talk about what we can watch this week. It's going to start Friday afternoon. Conlon Boxing, Michael Conlon's own promotion, will be on DAZN from Belfast, Ireland. Quinn versus Dodd in the main event. The undercard, literally no one's got more than 6 fights. A bunch of undefeated cats from Ireland against some British kids. Connor Quinn, 10-1 against Jake Todd, 6-0. Commonwealth flyweight title on the line, 112 pounds. Solid fights Friday afternoon on DAZN. Now, this won't be televised, but I gotta mention it because it's what I do. And unfortunately, yours truly can't be there. Lack of sponsorship, lack of help. Hell, I'm gonna put it out there. I'm the only person talking about this event, and somehow I'm not invited. Now, if I were to show up, I'd get a seat. But I need to show up. I need to get there. Then I need to stay there in a room. And that, unfortunately, Toronto, is a $700 prospect unless I plan way ahead of time. And then, even then, it's a $400 or $500 thing. So I love you guys, but unless somebody helps me, all I can do is talk about you the week of. You know, there's no interviews. There's no extra. It's just what it is. CAA Center, Brampton, Ontario. United Boxing is back. Adam Fragona is going to be having his 3rd fight at 154 pounds against Juan Manuel Obelar. Daquan Rombolt going to have his 2nd pro fight at 122 pounds, doing 6 rounds against Jack Hughes. Donnie Foreman having a heavyweight fight, 3-0, looking to make it 4-0 against Jose Paredes Hernandez. Melinda Wapool back in the ring at 160 pounds, going to be taking on Sylvia Sabados. And Sarah Bailey as well is back at 108 pounds, taking on Mariela Valverde. They're going to do 10 rounds. That alone's worth the price of admission, folks. But the main event, a barn burner of a Canadian matchup, Bradley Wilcox, Mark Smithers, both guys I like extremely. Wilcox is 14-0, Smithers is 14-2. As far as Canadians matchups go, this is as good as it gets. United Boxing, there isn't a way for me to watch it just yet. I will have people in the room, but unfortunately you won't get the whole Manny Montreal experience. My apologies. But you know what it is. Friday, YouTube, Samson Boxing, Arlington, Texas. ProBox TV is back. Never watched ProBox TV. It's real simple. The formula is real simple. Young, up-and-coming fighters, old veterans needing a second chance. Undercard. bunch of names. We're not going to run through everything. Everyone's got less than 10 fights. Main event, co-main event, we got Ruben Aguilar, 23-0, take on Luis Lopez, 16-2-4 at 147 pounds. They're doing 10 rounds. And Edward Vasquez against Grimaldi Machuca, 17-3 against 18-3, 135 pounds. They're doing 10 rounds. It's live and free on YouTube from Arlington, Texas. ProBox TV. Next, we go to Friday night on TrillerTV, DMG Boxing from Thunder Studios in Long Beach, California. The LBC. Undercard, more of the same. Bunch of young cats on here. We'll see if there's something to talk about next week. Main event, Terry Washington, 6-0 against Udell Reyes, 18-4 at 108 pounds. They're doing 10 rounds. Next, we go to Saturday afternoon. Queensberry Promotions, Frank Warren from Derby, Derbyshire in the UK. Cooper versus Ursu, under the lights. Undercard to this. Let's have a look. A little bit more of the same. Everyone's got less than 10 fights here on the undercard. Main event, Owen Cooper, 11-1 against Constantine Ursu, 14-0. British and Commonwealth title on the line. Ursu's actually kind of fun. So's Cooper. It's a good little matchup for Saturday afternoon. Saturday night, we still have some options. We got Matchroom Boxing live from from Glendale, Arizona. Top Rank and Box Stars Matchroom promotion on DAZN. Navarrete against Nunez in the main event. Undercard to this. A little bit more of the same. We got Arturo Cardenas going to be taking on Jordan Martinez, 17-0 against 16-0 at 122 pounds for the WBC Continental strap. Agustin Quintana, 22-2, going to be taking on Emiliano Vargas, 16-0 at 140 pounds. They're doing 10 rounds for the WBO Latino strap. Then we got Tashmir Smalls, 16-0 against Abdel Ramos, 28-6-3. WBA Continental North America welterweight strap on the line, 147 pounds, 10 rounds. And then the main event, of course, Eduardo Nunez, 29-1 against Emanuel Navarrete, 39-2-1 at 130. IBF WBO World Super Featherweight straps on the line, 12 rounds at 130 pounds. That is going to be available on DAZN, brought to you from Matchroom. Last but not least, Saturday night, live from the Turning Stone Casino in Verona, New York. I'm tempted to make the drive out to this. If I can get tickets, maybe. You never know. You never know. Manny Pacquiao Promotions, Verona, New York. Amazon Prime. We got Pierce versus Parra in the main event. Undercard to this. The reason we're talking about it. We got Chris Pachenko going to be having a second pro fight against Brandon Poulard. Also going to have his third pro fight, 154 pounds. They're doing 4 rounds. If you don't know who Poulard is, it's the nephew of Jean-Pascal. The kid's very talented. I think he's an up-and-coming young talent. They got him in Verona. They got him on the Manny Pacquiao card. That is excellent news for him. Hopefully we can tune in on Amazon Prime and catch his fight. He's going to be opening up first or second fight. We also got, I believe, Jimuel Pacquiao on the card. We also got Curmel Moton on here as well. Main event. Actually, co-main event, Bryce Mills, 20-1 against Tobias Green, 12-3-1, 140 pounds, WBC silver strap on the line. Both these guys cannot put Steve Cleggett's pants on. There's no reason for these guys to be fighting for a silver title. No one knows who these fools are. You put them in the ring with Steve Cleggett, you're going to find out real quick they don't deserve that belt. Main event, Elijah Price against Lorenzo Parra, 21-2 against 23-1-1. WBO International Featherweight strap on the line. They're doing 10 rounds. It's a solid night of fights from Verona, New York. Available live and on Amazon Prime. That is it for me. I ran through it all in less than 11 minutes. I hope you appreciate. Tune in and watch the fight. I'm fucking tired. Stumbling on my words. Gonna leave you guys with the same thing I normally do. Life is short. Just be kind to yourself and others. I'll be seeing you guys real soon.